Hello everyone, welcome to another lesson on IELTS. Today's lesson is about writing task 1. Since this is the very first lesson about writing, I'm going to give you an overall information about task 1, and we'll also learn how to understand different information in different charts. And we'll also practice to write an essay for a particular type of a chart. So if you're ready, let's begin. First off, about the task types. This one is called a bar chart, and this diagram is called pie chart. Next one is a line graph. This one is a table. Number 5 is a diagram. And number 6, this is the last one, is called process. Next up, I'm going to give you a general information about writing task 1. In writing task 1, you have to write minimum 150 words, but you will lose marks if you're under this number of words. You can exceed this number of words, but I don't really recommend you to write less than 150 words. The task is to describe data or a process. That's why you don't have to really give your opinions, or you don't need to give a solution to anything. And of course, as the other like the other type of tasks, your language should be an academic and formal in style. You shouldn't use abbreviations or contractions, for example, it's, don't, etc. And it's better for you to spend 20 minutes on this task. You shouldn't write your opinion or copy words from the task prompt, rephrase and use synonyms instead. Never use bullets, write as if you are writing an essay or a letter. Now, let's learn to understand the information in a chart. Look at this pie chart and answer the question below. So here we have the question. Just a second. We have the question here: what is the main reason for visiting New Zealand? Now let's look at this chart. Do you remember the type of chart? Yes, very good. This is called a pie chart. And this pie chart gives information about international visitors to New Zealand, their reasons for visit. Now, if we go back to the question, it says, what is the main reason for visiting New Zealand? Now, let's check different reasons here. For holiday, as you can see, 47% of people visit New Zealand for holiday. 29% of people visit friends and relatives in New Zealand. 13% of people visit New Zealand on business, and other 11% other people 11% of people visit New Zealand for other reasons. So obviously the main reason for people for visiting New Zealand is holiday. Now let's move on and take a look at more charts. So here we have a pie chart again, and we have another question here. What percentage of visitors go to New Zealand to see friends and family? Let's check. I think you've already found the answer here. 29% of people visit New Zealand to see friends and family, right? Next question, what does the figure 13% refer to? So here we have 13%, and it refers to the number of people who go to New Zealand on business. Next question, what is meant by other on the chart? Other. Yes, you're right. It means other reasons for people visiting New Zealand. Next question, in general, do more people visit New Zealand for work or pleasure? Yes, that's correct. More people visit New Zealand for pleasure because we saw that 47% of people visit New Zealand for holiday. Next, we have this task, small task for you. This is taken from an essay. So the task here is to complete this short summary with the phrases in this box. Let's have a look and try to put the words in the appropriate place. The chart shows why people from other countries, this, by the way, this sample, this short summary is about the pie chart we saw earlier in the previous page. So the chart shows why people from other countries go to New Zealand. Remember the pie chart? Next, 40% go there on holiday. So what do you think we can put here? The largest percentage, 40%, go there on holiday. Next, 20% visit New Zealand in order to see friends and family. 13% go there on business and just 11% visit for other reasons. Overall, the majority of visitors go for pleasure, not for work. Do you remember our conclusion? This is another pie chart. Now let's look at the question here and learn more about this pie chart. So the question says, what does the chart give information about? Here is the information about the chart. It says international visitors to New Zealand, country of origin. So here how I've written the introduction part for this chart. The chart shows where visitors to New Zealand come from. Remember the country of origin. Now, still the same pie chart, but we have a different question here. Number 2, what nationality is the largest group of visitors? Now let's find out the largest group of visitors in the chart. So obviously the largest visitors are from Australia, right? Australians are the largest group of people who visit New Zealand. Next question, number 3. What percentage of visitors come from the United Kingdom and what percentage from the United States? So as you can see here in the chart, 12% of people visit New Zealand from the UK and 90% visit from the US. Next, question number 4. What percentage of visitors comes from the 3 countries in East Asia which are mentioned? So they are from South Korea, Japan, 3% from South Korea, 4% from Japan, China, from China, 5%, and overall 12% of people visit New Zealand from East Asia. Question number 5. Are there visitors from other countries not mentioned on the chart? What do you think? Of course, and they are written as other, right? Question number 6. This is an interesting question. It's for you to think. What do visitors from Australia, the United Kingdom, and the United States have in common? What do you think? What do they have in common? People from Australia, the United Kingdom, and the United States. The answer is they come from English-speaking countries. Next up, about the introduction. So here we will learn about the structure of an essay. First off, the first thing we need to write about is the introduction part of the essay. It has to be a short introduction that contains 1 or 2 sentences that provides an overview data. For example, what is the topic area and how is the data presented. In your introduction, usually answer these questions: what, how, where, and when. Some more things about the introduction. You need to remember that you're describing a graph to someone who don't see it, right? What the graph is about, its dates and location. Now let's take a look at this question about one type of graph. So here you can see it says the line graph below shows changes in the amount and type of fast food consumed by Australian teenagers from 1975 to 2000. So the main part starts from here: changes in the amount and type of fast food consumed by Australian teenagers from 1975 to 2000. Now let's look at how I've paraphrased this question. The line graph illustrates. So instead of line graph below shows, I've written the line graph illustrates. What type and how much fast food was consumed by teenagers in Australia between 1975 and 2000, a period of 25 years. So here how I've paraphrased the question of this task. Some more examples. The chart below shows the percentage of male and female teachers in 6 different types of educational setting in the UK in 2010. So here is the paraphrased form of this question. The bar chart gives information, so instead of the chart below shows, I've used the bar chart gives information about the gender of teachers in 6 types of educational institutions. So here, instead of using male and female teachers, I've paraphrased it to gender of teachers in 6 types of educational institution. So I've paraphrased educational setting to educational institution. In the UK in 2010. So these parts where I've highlighted basically answer these questions: how, what, where, and when. Well, that's basically all for today. Let's talk about the body paragraph and also the conclusion in the next videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.